Hello friends, welcome to another episode of Time Out with Dami. Today's motivational topic is importance of forming a clean and neat habit. Forming a clean or neat habit means forming a habit of avoiding anything unhealthy in your body or from your environment. Now, a person that is always clean and neat is a person that is always healthy. If you are clean, you will feel healthy. That's the importance of forming a clean and healthy habit. Now, what are some of the bad habits people form and the solutions to these bad habits? Number 1, keeping or using dirty towels. Many people use their towels, at least some people even use it 1 week without washing, 1 week without spreading. And this is not good for your health, because if you continue using dirty towels, instead of cleaning the water, you'll be putting germs inside your body, which is not good for your health. Some of them may even develop body odor. I'm just using in case. Now, what is the solution to this problem? You should either wash your towels daily or you should sun dry them daily, not just weekly, because it's very important for your towels to be clean, because they are what you use to clean your body. Because if your towels are dirty, you will not be healthy. When your towels are dirty, germs will be all over your body. Number 2, sneezing carelessly. We have heard that there's a pandemic now that is moving widely. This pandemic is known as COVID-19 or coronavirus. Now, this virus can be spread through sneezing on a particular surface, and somebody collects it and puts in either his or she's nose, mouth. Even as far as you have touched that thing, there's a probability that you will put it on your mouth, nose, even on your face. So, sneezing carelessly is a very, very bad habit. Now, what is the solution to this problem? When you want to sneeze, either you have a tissue with you at all times or a baby napkin, but I'm sure that many of us don't have that at all times. So we should cover our sneeze with our elbow like this. This is the correct way to sneeze, not that's the wrong way to sneeze. The correct way to sneeze is covering your sneeze with your elbow like this. That's the correct way to sneeze. And another thing is, you shouldn't hold your sneeze. It's not good for somebody to hold he or she sneezing. Not just because of coronavirus. Some people think that they should hold their sneeze. Maybe other people will start telling them that they have coronavirus, so let them just hold their sneeze. No. No matter what anybody says, cover your sneeze and let it out. Don't just because it will eventually come out and you won't be able to cover it in most cases. So that is why you should never hold your sneeze. Let's go to number 3, picking the nose with your fingers. Another bad habit that many people have that also spread this coronavirus is when they put their hand in their nose and collect all those germs. Some of them even put it in their mouth. Other people will touch other places with it. Others can eat with the same hand, which is very, very bad. So you should not pick your nose with your fingers. Even when you feel your nose is watering, the solution to that problem is carrying a tissue to clean or blow your nose, not picking it with the hand, with the fingers. That is very, very wrong. Number 4, sharing toothbrushes. This is another one that many people deny and many others not even talk because they are victims of it. When you don't, we are supposed to have our personal toothbrushes in our house. It is even better for somebody to stay. Okay, let me just leave that part, because you are supposed to have your toothbrushes at all times. You should not share or give somebody your toothbrush. That's a very, very unhealthy way. You don't know, somebody can have coronavirus or HIV. Sicknesses spread mostly sometimes because of the sharing of toothbrushes. You can deny it now, but so many people are victims of it. Sharing of toothbrushes. That is very, very, very bad. Because even another one, you are not supposed to keep a toothbrush for too long. You can use it for at least 3 months. You can change it. Minimum or maximum 3 months. You use it and then you change the toothbrush. Not you will use a toothbrush for 1 year. Next year you will still use it again. No. Even if you are not sharing the toothbrush, at least use it for at least change it toothbrush maximum 3 months. Thank you. Now, number 5, usage of toothbrush for a long time. We've already talked about that. Let me just explain more. When you use your toothbrush for a long time, the toothbrush will have germs and germs and germs. You know, when we brush our teeth with our toothbrushes, the toothbrushes are collecting the germs from our teeth. The toothpaste, when we are rinsing them, will not flush the germs away. But in the case where you are using your toothbrush over and over and over again, even some people don't even wash their toothbrushes after brushing, the germs will stick to the toothbrush and you will contact germs. Some people even contact viruses because of usage of toothbrush for a long time. They will say, no, now doctor, I didn't share my toothbrush with anybody. Now what happened? When the doctor asks you to bring your toothbrush and asks you how many years have you used this toothbrush, some people can tell the doctor 2. Some people can use their toothbrushes for 2 years. That is very, very wrong. Number 6, shaking people's hands carelessly. Just like I've said, we are in a period of a pandemic known as COVID-19 or coronavirus, and we are not even supposed to shake somebody's hands. Now, shaking of people's hands is not bad. It's not bad, actually. But in a case where you are shaking somebody's hands and you will not wash your hand, that is a very, very bad thing. So shaking people's hands carelessly is when you shake other people's hands without washing or sanitizing your hands. So you can see there are 2 different things. There's a difference between shaking your hand and shaking people's hands carelessly. When you shake people's hands carelessly, you don't wash or sanitize it. Okay, let's move on to number 7. Not washing your hands. This is like a continuation of number 6. When you don't wash your hands, germs are most likely to be in your hands because you don't know where you have touched. You don't know whether somebody has touched that place before. So it's very, very good for us to wash our hands. Another thing is we shouldn't rub sanitizer in the house. Especially we shouldn't take sanitizers to the kitchen because they are flammable substances. So we should wash our hands in the house in outside areas where there is no water to wash your hands or there's no soap. You can use your sanitizers to sanitize your hands. Number 8, wearing your shoes inside your house. Many people don't even think this is a bad thing. Many people carry their shoes to enter their house. They just came back, they enter their house, they carry their shoes up and down, wash their hands. Even if they wash their hands, they'll just be wearing their shoes. Where? And take it inside. That's not a healthy way of life. Because when our shoes have germs on them when we march on a sandy or a particular area. And now, when we now bring them inside, what we are supposed to do is to dust them, clean them, and leave them for the sun to touch them small. Later in the afternoon, you come back to collect them and use your hands to take them inside. Number 9, staying in a dirty and dusty environment. It's very, very bad for us to stay in a dusty and dirty environment. Many people don't clean their environments. They don't take care of their surroundings. Don't forget the definition of being neat and clean. Taking care of your, avoiding unhealthy things in your body and from your environment. So we are supposed to clean our environments daily, at least every 2 days in a week. We should be cleaning our rooms, our houses. And finally, last but not least, not bathing regularly. Bathing, people normally bathe once a day. That is very, very bad. At least somebody can bathe 2 times a day or more, mostly twice a day. It is not good for somebody to stay a whole day without bathing, or to stay a day bathing once that day. That is a very, very unhealthy way of life. I hope I have been able to tell you some things about this virus that is going on now. I hope I've encouraged you, and I hope I've told you the way to live a healthy, clean, and neat life, especially in this pandemic period. I hope you can stay safe, and I know that my God will protect us during this period of pandemic. Don't forget to like my videos. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to share it with your friends. And please watch my other videos if you haven't watched them yet. Thank you.